Okay.
No, I want to know about the Celestial. I want to know about your gods. This text tells me that they created all creatures, but nothing of what came before. Where did these gods come from? Who are their people? Where are the others of their kind?
Admit that some things just aren't known. Look at him incredulously. The gods are forces of nature, they don't have a history. Ask why he's so curious about the gods. Snort, if he wants legends, he shouldn't be reading history books.
Of course you don't have any useful information. Why did I expect anything else?
I have a knife.
Now please, run along. I have a world to decipher.
No amount of pestering will get the elf to take his eyes off his book or respond to your questions.
Okay. Stabby stabby? Nah, not with this card here.
Here's the register, ma'am. Good, good. Magister Williams has just about done with the last passenger. You faring okay so far?
Say you've been through worse. Ask if he actually cares. Ask if he'd be fine collared like a dog and stuck in a ship hold with a corpse and a murder on the loose.
He tugs the collar of his uniform and chuckles.
Sorry you're upset, ma'am, but we all wear what we wear for a reason. You head on in now. Williams will get you sorted fast.
That has the Magisters more concerned than
Not
your
yet.
appetite.
I need to talk to everyone.
Don't you get saucy with me when you clearly don't know the first thing about sauce.
Did you see the body? They ought to let you taste a bit. Maybe you'd find out who done it.
Well, I did taste it, and it was delicious.
They're everywhere now, the Magisters. In my hometown, you can't throw a shoe without hitting one. We're not safe from them, not anywhere. They're everywhere now.
Okay, the same thing.
A broad dwarf sits totally upright on the bench, eyes closed, palms face up on his knees. His beard is a cascade of meticulous plaits, each one braided through with golden medallions. He raises an eyebrow as you approach, but doesn't open his eyes.
Listen up, Ghetto. You hear that?
Hear what?
That has the Magisters more concerned.
Girl, tell him he ought to think twice before addressing you like a child. That's what you're meant to be hearing. Wave his request away and ask him what he knows about the murder on board.
He turns his head toward you, looking you up and down, and smiles before turning his attention to the ship once more.
You look like a ghetto to me.
I giddle. What's the... Okay.
Listen, if you're interested, or get gone if you aren't.
There's nothing else I can make, Your Majesty. Turnips and water are all
The ship, of course.
Okay, quiet and listen to the sounds of the ship.
A wave of sound washes over you. The unintelligible chatter of your shipmates, the groaning of wood from floor to ceiling, the boom, crash and crackle of waves around you, complaints from the sea itself.
And?
Tell him the ship is moaning like a sick man. Say the sea sounds angry like it's trying to capsize the ship. Remark that the shipmates are as chatty as girls you can barely hear over the din. I don't hear anything.
Then you're not listening hard enough, mate. Go on.
Close your eyes and try to let the ambient sounds of the ship fade away. Ask him what exactly you're supposed to be listening for.
You've got ears on your head, haven't you? You need me to show you how to use them. There now, just like that.
Squeak!
This narrator is weird.
Aha!
His eyes snap open as his countenance breaks into an expression of joy. One great paw claps you on the back. The other catches you before you lose your footing.
There, you heard it, didn't you? I knew it. I knew it. Aye, this is good news, Ghetto. Good news.
That's what got him so excited. That was nothing more than a rat.
Maybe that has the Magisters more concerned than your appetite.
No, you beautiful idiot. That wasn't any rat. It was the wheel. Squeaks whenever the helmsman jerks it clockwise, which means we're heading east.
That's pretty smart, to be honest, to be able to hear that.
Burn my beard. That means if we've been travelling for, yes, only 10.34 nautical miles to Fort Joy.
Tell me you shouldn't talk like that, such a magnificent bird. Wait, what? Tell him he shouldn't talk like that about such a magnificent bird. That's why he's so excited about reaching Fort Joy. You haven't heard anything good about the place. Note he must be practiced sailor.
Yeah, no indeed, kiddo. But that ain't my final destination.
Destination.
The dwarf leans back from the table and strokes his beard, gold medallions jingling merrily. His eyes roll over to you.
That'll be all, thank ye kindly, kiddo.
Cock an eyebrow. If he's hatching an escape plan, you want in. Say nothing, but look him over once before leaving. You may want to find him again inside Fort Joy.
Has the Magisters more concern than your
He continues stroking his beard, a beatific smile on his lips, and doesn't acknowledge you anymore.
Okay, it's time for this weird interaction with this guy.
Well, well, what have we here? A fresh face in this stale hell. Let's size you up, shall we? See if you'll do.
For what?
The lizard looks you up and down, like a farmer would a fetching horse. All of a sudden, he grips you firmly by the chin, with the intent of inspecting your teeth.
Murmur through clenched jaws, what on earth is he doing? Slap away his hand.
My, we are fierce, aren't we? Not to worry. I'll soon remedy that. Now then, to business. You will answer me 3 questions. The first one is this. Can you cook?
No, tell him you're quite the wizard in the kitchen, a true chef. Laugh and say you can hardly tell a turkey from a turnip. Tell me you're not answering his damn question, take your leave. What happens if... Is that going to be boring if I just leave? I'm just going to laugh.
Oh, goodness, no. And don't even mention the demon's testes that are turnips.
Demon's testes. Is he saying like testicles?
On to the second question. Can you knit, weave? In short, tailor?
Nice. Demon's testes. Okay, cool. Tell him you're handy with a needle, but probably not in the way he imagines. Kinky.
Yes, well, I'll count that as a no, shall I? On then
Sure.
to my final query. Have you the ability to administer the upkeep of one's personal appearance? The delicate art of cosmetics is what I'm after.
So you most certainly have personal pride. You're no stranger to combs, powders and perfumes. Rubbing your chin, tell him you're trying to recall the last time you bathed. What month is this? Okay, the second one.
Just as I thought. That explains what's besieging my nostrils.
This guy and his nerve.
So, 3 questions asked, 3 questions answered. Let's evaluate, shall we? As per your own testimony, you have the taste buds of a dung beetle, the fashion sense of a monkey in a clown suit, and your personal hygiene reminds one of a carcass rotting in the sun.
Seems legit.
That won't do at all, see? I'm sad to say I must deny you the opportunity to be my slave. Ever so sorry.
Smirk and say he's a dead man.
I'll have you know that threatening one's master is punishable by death. You'll never attain the rank of slave with manners such as that.
I mean, you're not my master if you didn't want me a slave, so... I'm allowed. Oh, what happened? You've enabled combat highlights. Press grave. Oh, so that's what the button's called, grave.
Still, hone your skills, and one day you may just qualify for a position in a lesser household than mine. You keep dreaming, you hear?
Thank you, but no thank you.
To the part where I reassure you and you shut
Okay,
up.
anything good here?
You think me mad?
Beer,
Junk. Mad
beer.
and sufferable, surely.
What are you trying to do anyway?
Where?
I'll tell
you if
Where?
you can keep it quiet long enough for me to
Where's
listen.
that pretty boy? I don't see no one. Any loot here? Money! Wait.
Never thought you'd end up a prison guard, Vic.
No. Stop. Put
That
it back
right?
down. Put it back down.
I always knew you'd turn out rotten then, Nest. Your kind always
My
hung
mustache.
closest to our divine, like wolves around a campfire.
Well,
Nice mustache.
you've got this wolf on a leash now.
I don't like
As
mustaches.
soon as the
It's
Inquisitor
they,
gets
they're
here,
annoying.
we'll hang you right over the side of this ship with it.
Sack. Sack of what? Oh.
How dare you classify this slop?
I spent my life singing for my slaves to bring me my supper. Finer fare than boiled roots and rotten tubers, too.
But then shave and you go back to be a baby. Yes, the big baby.
Meanwhile, the Magisters feast on honeyed meat behind this very wall. The indignity.
Well, I dislike mustaches, but I do like
Well,
beards.
you've
Like
got
those
this wolf on a
stubs.
leash now.
That's nice.
As soon
Feels
as the
good.
Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right over the side of this ship with it.
Let's see. Hello.
I'm busy watching for clues, sorcerer. Go take your sub story somewhere
Yeah, sure.
else.
Maybe 45 instead? I mean, I guess, but a big mustache always feels weird to me. It feels like you always have like food stuck up there, but then you realize it doesn't need a mustache.
A scruffy man lounges against the wall with scarred arms folded. A sly smile playing on his face, he stares across at the Magister guarding him. Noticing you, he straightens and beckons for you to come closer.
So this was the guy I played last time I played this game. Ranger dude.
Watch your back, new fish. There's a murderer on board, and I'd bet 3 months' pay it's this trampy fan.
How's that classic? That's not classic, that's French mustache.
Rolling his eyes at the Magister's warning, the man named Ifan beckons again.
Ethan. Move closer, but clench your fist in case things go south.
He leans in and adjusts your collar with a sharp tug, balancing its weight so it no longer presses unpleasantly on your neck. He winks.
Can I wink back? How do I wink back? Which button do I wink back with?
Pinches less that way, right?
Hocking a phlegmy gobbet in your general direction, the sullen Magister settles back to his task of glowering at Ifan. And now, you.
As if and why the Magister suspects him of murder. This doesn't seem like the optimal part of the ship to hang around take your leave. Ask.
We used to know each other, more's the pity. I was his commander many, many, many moons ago. Isn't that right, Vic?
Standing far back from Ifan, the tight-faced Magister draws one finger across his throat in an elaborate fashion, but says nothing.
Which one is the best waifu? You mean Losa? The weird one with the scary eyes?
Ifan grins, flashing pointed white teeth.
No, best waifu is Dwarf Sun. She's very weird.
Same as he was at 14 years old. Only difference is somebody gave him a bigger sword and now he's Johnny Big Pants.
Johnny Big Pants. Hehe. Asked if and what he did to find himself at the mercy of a subordinate. Say that you're still curious about murder. Did he do it? I'll take the first one.
Long story. Maybe I'll tell you about it in the joy. Away from interested parties.
Okay.
No.
No? Okay.
The dead man. Finn, is it? I'd no business with him. And I wouldn't put a man down without good reason.
He glances over at Magister Victor, who's staring back at him with pointed intensity.
Damn shame sheer annoyance isn't reason enough.
Ask if and if he knows anything about where you're headed for Joy.
The joy? I've heard a lot. Nothing good. No surprise there, since Bishop Alexander runs the show. Wonder if we'll get to meet the ringmaster himself.
So you'd like to meet Alexander. You show him exactly what you think of his bloody divine order. Say you're no interest in Alexander, all you care about is his surviving fortune. Eh, the first one.
Easy now. I might think the same, but Vic here will blow a blood vessel if he hears you talking like that.
What are you conspiring about over there? You, elf. What's your name?
Oh, don't mind him. Vic's just got a bee in his bonnet. And that bee is me.
Name.
Name. Says Lenta. Refuse to give him your name. Tell him your name is Sebille.
Magister Victor looks at you suspiciously, then scrawls something illegible down in a tiny notebook. He scowls at you as he stows the notebook back in his voluminous robes.
Away with you, at once.
Ifan performs an elaborate pantomime of keeping quiet, one finger in front of his lips as he leans back against the wall.
Okay. No sneaking. Okay. Okay, so I guess that is it at this place, which means... Oh, here's a room. Go.
I'll need to get clever with this lock.
No, I want to go in there.
Well, perhaps you're absolutely right.
This is bad. Wait. Let's see if I can... And what now? Can I... Rip? Big luck. Nope. Wait, was I actually doing it? Wait. Can I do it? Wait, this can end bad. Fi. Now pick luck. Okay, so I'm just allowed to pick luck in front of the god, okay. Loot!
That right? I always knew you'd turn out rotten, Ben Mezd. Your kind always hung closest to our divine.
And it's a place where we're going.
Campfire.
I don't know. Me, maybe?
You've got this wolf on a leash now.
As soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right over the side of this ship with him.
Ooh, restoration scroll. Restore vitality of its target character. Restoration also cures poison bleeding.
And if she tries to run, shoot to kill.
Items such as scrolls, grenades, and special arrows automatically added to your hotbar on pickup. Drag others. Okay. So we move this over here.
Do you? Well, perhaps you're absolutely right.
Wait, what's that? Washing tub. Nah.
There's nothing else I can make.
Ooh, recipes.
Turnips and
Nice.
water are all I was given.
Journal.
I've never
Wine.
dined on anything less than a dozen-course dinner, and I don't intend to do away with the custom.
Well, there has been a
Ooh, wait, can I take
Your
knife?
Majesty. Maybe that has the Magister's more concern than your appetite.
Pocket knife. Yeah, okay, it's the same.
You get saucy with me when you clearly don't know the first
Journal.
thing about swords.
This tome contains no text. Instead, sketches of dragons fill every page. The artist is hardly talented, but clearly enthusiastic. Okay, there we go. Do I need to take cooking pots? Okay, which one was the crafting? Here we go, crafting. Shiv. Sharp piece of metal and sharp gloves. Potion? No. There we go, food. Boiling pot. There's only cooking pots here though.
Never thought you'd end up a prison guard, Vic.
That right? I always knew you'd turn out rotten, Ben Mezd. Your kind
Oven,
always hung closest to our
boiling
divine,
pot.
like wolves around a
But what's the difference between these two? Cold mashed potatoes and
Well,
cold mashed
you've got
potatoes.
this wolf on a leash now.
Soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right over the side of this ship with it.
Okay. Ooh, combine. Should I try combining anything? Yeah, but I mean, if you look at these two, this one and this one, they're like exactly the same but two different things anyways. Mashed potatoes, mashed potatoes. Both for cold mashed potatoes and both for boiling pots. That's why I'm weirded out.
I've never dined on anything less than a dozen course dinner,
Runes.
and I don't intend to do away with them.
Well, there has been a murder, Your Majesty. Maybe that has the Magisters more concerned than your appetite.
Don't you get saucy with me when you clearly don't know the first thing about sauce.
Time to start the story. Oh, a lot of... wait. I don't want bedrolls here.
One of them. I know it.
Poison ball.
You put a knuckle in it. I'm trying to concentrate.
Set poison for 2 turns.
Care about us. We're like cattle to them.
Wait, do I drink it myself or do I...
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying
What?
on.
One of us will kill our own. They're picking us off one by one.
We just skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up.
Okay, save. And now we go.
Keep those bolts trained on her, and if she tries to run, shoot to kill.
You seem on edge, officer. What on earth is the matter?
Standing at the center of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking magisters. They keep their crossbow trained upon her as she's being interrogated by an officer.
So you admit it then? You murdered that poor fella.
Yes, I did. But of course, that was only the beginning.
She turns her head and looks you straight in the eye.
There are others whose lives must end.
Good God, the woman's mad. You there, sorcerer, go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
What we need to do... wait. I also asked her what she meant by... okay. This may be the perfect opportunity to create a mutiny. Tell the woman you stand on her. Stand by her. Let's go.
No, I'm afraid I always perform my part solo. Do stay and watch, though, because...
Because?
She reaches for her collar and simply removes it.
Cheating?
I'm just about to create a scene.
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts source, the Voidwoken will come. They'll end us all.
She smiles with wicked satisfaction.
Precisely.
Too late. Wait, no, don't attack me. And the tutorial is over.
What's happened?
Hold left alt to highlight objects that can be picked up. Oh, I forgot this was a thing. Ink pot and quill. Note. I'll take everything. Wait, is everyone dead? Oh. Wine, food, food, food. All the loot that belongs to me. Ooh. Weapons. Shiv. I see no difference between these two. Only the names. Same critical, same backstab, level, finesse. Okay. Oh wait, maybe I can have dual wield? Hell yeah. Yes, I'm going to sell this one. And then I dual wield the shivs. Improvise wand. Wooden torch, okay. Note, read. A few of them are in good spirits, especially the children. The others are sullen, don't blame them. Change is rough. but they'll make new friends sooner or later, and when we cure them for good, they'll be thanking us, not cursing. Well, most of them. That elf with the dice, that lone wolf, wait, that's me. That lone wolf, the creaky voiced woman and in the kitchen. Some folks won't get over it. Reckon they won't be the first to get cured. If they ever if they're ever cured at all. Okay. Requisition, sorcerer hold, pumpkin seed, sunflower, turnips, cabbage, human ale. That's the same. A lot of food. Nice. Nothing. Money. Drinks, money. Broken source color. Can I use that for something? I'll keep it. Let's see if I can loot these guys too. No, the dog died. Can I eat teeth? No.
The young woman lies in a heap on the floor. She's breathing normally, but her eyes are wide open, like those of a corpse. Dark, greyish-black clouds swirl through them.
Wake up.
She doesn't stir.
Okay. Mug of beer, all the beer please.
The dwarf lies in a heap on the floor, his great beard twisted and tangled around him. He is stock still. You can't see if he's living or dead. You hear a faint thud, thud, thud. He's alive, but only just.
Oh! What happened? Must have been the turnips.
This guy is stupid. Grab a nearby cup and throw some water in his face. Slap him in his face. He needs to get up now. I'll slap him.
You dare strike a royal? Ooh.
Ooh.
The lizard's eyes close as he slips into unconsciousness.
And Mr. Ethan. Oh no, loot first. Loot, all loot. Where's that other dwarf? There was supposed to be another dwarf somewhere. Well, I guess Magister Pay didn't get paid enough. Hehehe. Okay, I'm leaving. Oh yeah, I can take the ancient book now. Gimme. Thank you. Resource Kings insist there are no magics too foul, even those that would block or even remove the source within an individual. A delight in his madness, it is an invitation to manipulate all which we once believed immutable. He provides all manner of experimental subjects, the next beneath list of series of hexes and materials required for muting source. Some of those objects are circled in black ink and annotated as follows: helm, collar, mask. Okay.
The Magister lies on the floor, unconscious and bleeding from a dire-looking wound.
F5.